How's it going, everybody? This is Ruby, and this is episode 34 of my Feed the Beast machine tutorial series. Today we're going to be taking a look at the iron tanks from Railcraft. Now, a quick note about all of the tanks is that they can range from 4 high all the way up to 8 high. Like, that one looks kind of goofy, but yeah, that is a 3x3x8 tank. And then here is the max size right here. It's 9x9x8. Now, you can adjust the maximum size of these in your config. However, I would be very wary of doing that because, for instance, if you were to build your world with this with a modified size, and then you loaded your world up in the Feed the Beast, I'm not really sure what would happen, and you might lose all of your liquid. I'm not really sure. I didn't test that myself, but I would be very, very careful of doing that. So this is about the smallest tank you can get. Well, it is the smallest tank you can get. It's a 3x3x4, and we just got some water in there. Now, if we note, we can get rid of this, and our liquid's gone. Oh no! But if you put it back, it actually comes back. Now, the block that holds the liquid, or pretty much the block that you can't get rid of, is the middle bottom block. So we're just going to make a little hole right here. And right here is the middle. Now you see it's got 162,000 in it. If we break that, and then if we put it back, ooh, rain. You can see now that it doesn't have anything in it. And we could have destroyed any other block, but since we destroyed that one, it's gonna get rid of all the liquid in there. So I'd be very careful if you're, say, making your tank bigger or anything like that, to make sure you don't delete that. So now if we were to go with a 3x3x4, here's a little cross section of exactly what it's going to be built like. The first layer is 9 of these iron tank walls. Then it's 4 iron tank walls, and I have 4 valves. That's not required. You could technically even have more walls right here, but this way so that your tank would be accessible from every single direction. And then we have the next one, 4 more tank walls, and then it's got the glass viewers in here, or what do they really call it? The tank gauges. So we have 4 of those, and then this is the top layer, which is 8 more tank walls with a valve in the middle. Now that's just kind of the design. This can all vary, and you can use whatever size you'd like, or any kind of little cross section, but you got to keep it in pretty much odd numbers. Is that the kind of key to it? Is that you always want to be able to have a valve or a single block in the middle of the tank, so keep that in mind. So all of the different sizes you can have is 3x3, 5x5, 7x7, or 9x9, like this one. And then the height can range from 4 all the way up to 8. So you could even have a 6 high one. It really doesn't matter. It just depends on what exactly you need. So let's go ahead and go over all of the recipes. So for the iron tank wall, it's just 4 iron plates, and the iron plates are just 4 iron in a rolling machine. The glass little gauge viewer thing is 5 glass panes, and then 4 iron plates. And I'm sure you know how to make glass panes. I won't go over that. The valve is 4 iron plates, a lever, and then 4 iron bars in the outer corners. The iron tanks can pretty much, you can get liquid out of it in any of the valves where there is liquid at. So for example, over here I just have a liquid duct going into a regular tank. So if we were to grab a lever, and then we go ahead and activate this liquid duct, you can see that the liquid is coming out just fine. Now if we were to, say, move this up here, I have an Aqueous Accumulator up here right now. So let's go ahead and get rid of all of this water. And if we were to put our liquid duct here, and if we go ahead and activate it, now don't forget to wrench it, so you can have the little arrow that's pointing out if you're taking stuff out of it. Oh, I popped it off. So you grab that, and you can see that the liquid isn't coming out of the top. That's because there's no liquid at the top. You can think of it much like a like a glass of water, is that if you got your straw at the very top and there's no liquid at the very top, you're not going to be able to get anything out of there. So you always have to usually use the bottom or one of the bottom sides if you have enough liquid in there. The best thing to do is to just have all of your export down here, and so that way, no matter what, you can always get whatever's in the tank out, like you see here. Well, that's going to conclude today's tutorial. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments below or send me a private message on YouTube. I read all my comments and all my messages, so I will get to your question. If this video helped you out, or if you enjoyed it, a rating would be much appreciated. And subscribe, as I always have new Feed the Beast videos coming out almost every other day, if not every day. Thank you. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. On the left is my latest LP episode on the Hypermind server, where we get Ruby Corp up and going. And on the right is a little talky kind of episode where we talk about a bunch of stuff. Definitely go check those videos out, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.